So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. To throw again, Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are back within a score. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this second half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who is on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now 3rd and 10.
Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
They'll go with McCoy. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. After the penalty, it's Jones. He finds an opening past the 40, and he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Jones on the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
A quick toss outright. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it with Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Working with a 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And incomplete.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that's going to tie things up now at 28. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
And incomplete.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's one heck of a third down conversion, a pickup of 39.
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done.